What is Jainism? Before I get into it, I want to mention really quickly that I first heard about Jainism from Jane the Virgin. One of the characters talked about Jainism and how he couldn't eat meat or kill a fly that was in the room too because he practiced Jainism, and one of the main vows you make when you practice Jainism is nonviolence. Although Jainism supposedly has been around for millions of years, said by some, Jainism and Buddhism were founded around the same time, and both in India. Mahavira, or Lord Mahavira, was the 24th Tirthankara of Jainism, and a Tirthankara is a spiritual leader who teaches the Dharma. And if you're wondering why I called him Lord Mahavira, it's because he was born into a royal Jain family in ancient India, and actually, his father's name is Siddhartha, like the Buddha's first name. Mahavira actually left behind his earthly possessions, his royalty, his royal lifestyle, and went more so in seclusion. He wanted to basically be spiritually awakened, and so he was more so to himself. He meditated a lot, and from doing this, after 12 and a half years, he reached omniscience, which is basically all-knowing, knowing everything, having the truth of everything. To become a Jain monk, you must then take 5 vows, which are non-violence, non-possessiveness, truth, no stealing, and number 5 is chastity. It's not like in that order or anything, but chastity is the other one, the last one. And for chastity, there is some debate amongst different people for what exactly that means. Some people who practice Jainism only participate in any sexual relations once they are married and they're committed to that partner, and even then you cannot then fully indulge in sex. And especially, there are also people who believe that after marriage, you can then start to have sex only for procreation, and then when you're done having kids, then you stop having sex. And there are some people who practice Jainism who believe that, in terms of chastity, they take the vow to not have sex at all in general, ever, and, be a virgin. Because of the vow of non-violence, many Jains strictly practice vegetarianism, and even then, there are some root vegetables and some fruits that Jains do not eat. Although Jainism has been around for a long time, it does not have as many followers as Buddhism. Jainism has around 4.5 million followers in India, which is predominantly where Jainism has people that practice it. And in America, there are actually around 150 to 2,000 people that practice Jainism, which is surprising to me, actually.